G'day everyone, I'm Ben and this is Counterfeit Christianity. Really glad to be here, super thankful. Go on the Discord if you want to have some chat, have some conversation. If you want to talk about anything, ask anything, let's jump on there and talk together about it. I'm really excited for that. Not many people are on there, so if you want to, jump on. I'm ready and waiting. Send me a thought, send me a question, let's have a chat. And I'm sure we can have some really cool conversations together. Today, I have been thinking about this idea of hate, right? Let's think about that. I want to talk about that idea of hate for a bit. I have some thoughts about that, but what does hate mean, right? Hate means that you really, really don't like somebody, basically. And I think that hate is probably a pretty bad thing, but maybe not for reasons that we're taught. We're taught that hate is bad because you'll go to hell if you hate somebody. And that is what Christianity is threatening in every way, always, is that if you do this thing, you go to hell because of it. That is what it's always talking about inside of these circles. If you do something wrong, your loving God is going to burn you, shove you in hell, because whatever. That's whatever it is. And that's the way that they always talk about things. That's the way it always works. As much as the brainwashed masses who are inside of it, the indoctrinated drunkards, they are inside of that. They don't realize, but yeah, I never realized. I was in there for so long and I didn't know. I thought it was true. I thought the way that they spoke about the living God was true, but now I understand it's bullshit. It's such a fucking lie. He's a relational daddy. Our Creator wants to be with us in relationship, in conversation. He wants to lead us through every single part of our life. He wants us to give everything to Him so that He can set us free. I understand that now. Hell is for people who choose it. I think that there are really evil people in this world who deserve our hate. We don't have to be with people always. And so that's another thing. It's like people totally choose to misunderstand this, or they intentionally are taught the opposite, like love your neighbor as yourself, blah, 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 right? So what do I think that means? I think it means love the people who God has given you. People outside of that, that's something else. If you have time for them, good. But if you're joyful, the people that you come into contact with will always feel loved because you are actually in that place of joy. You don't have to put a face on, oh, I love you, blah, 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 and tell people. It's like people feel love. We're designed to feel how somebody else is actually towards us, what their intentions are towards us. We are designed to feel that. Hating somebody or really, really disliking someone is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to burn in hell for it, right? You don't have to be nice and friendly to everybody. There are really, really, really shit people out there. And most of the really shit people that I've ever met in my life are Christians. I've met lots and lots of people in my life, and the Christians are the ones that are most hateful. They're really scummy, dirty people because they believe all this stuff. They're indoctrinated into this system that their God, who is all loved, treats people this way, so they treat people that way. And that is just what always happens inside of Christian circles. There are people who aren't that way, right? But 99% of them are actually that way. I used to be that way. We all were. If you go to Christian churches, if you hang out with Christian people, if you're taught by a Christian pastor, that's the way you're going to be. As much as they say love a lot, it doesn't mean anything. It means the exact opposite of that. The journey of hate for me, like I've had a lot of people do some really nasty things to me. I can't talk about it on this channel. The things that have happened to me when I was a kid, and the things that have happened to me as an adult, and the things that have happened to my kids that other adults have done to my kids, I can't talk about it because I would have my channel deleted instantly. And I hate those people. They're evil. They deserve to burn in hell. Some of them did it without understanding what they did. And this is the journey that I've come through in my life, is like, these people are fucking despicable people. They deserve death. And in the old world, they would have been put to death. I've had to grow through this idea. I hate these evil motherfuckers, these evil people who have done such despicable things, and I hate them, right? I hate these people. I want them to die. They deserve to burn in hell. What I think, the reason that hate is so bad is that because it fucks your soul up. It destroys your heart. It makes you live in this place of wanting to kill somebody, of thinking that all these people deserve death. And they might, right? In this world, they deserve death. But in this world of actual love and actual forgiveness that our Creator has put us into, and that He wants to lead us to live this way with Him, then hate has no place because it destroys your heart. And the only way to connect with our Creator and authentically connect with other people is to have no hate. It's really hard to get back to joy from these things. You can get back to joy from them. And I have been doing that my whole life, trying to get back to joy from them. Once I understood that that is a good way to live, I tried to get back to joy and was successful. But it's only quite recently that I have absolutely no feelings towards these people. Don't love them, right? And that's another Christian lie, that you must love everybody. No, I don't love them. They're evil. They committed atrocities. I don't think about them at all. I have no feelings at all towards these people. I used to wish death on them, and I used to think about it. I used to mull over it all the time. I used to think about the things that have happened to me in the past a lot. And that is what hate does to us. It soaks into our heart. We are being freed from ourselves when we choose not to hate. And when our daddy frees us from hating people. That is a journey that I've been on. And it has taken like decades for me to understand this, because I believe that you should stop yourself from hating or you're burning in hell. People that hate go to hell. But it's not true. You're just putting yourself in hell right now. There might be a hell after we die, but our loving creator, our daddy, is not going to put us there. It's going to be your own choice. And there's so many people who choose to do atrocities towards people in this world, to other human beings in this world. They are choosing that. And they will probably choose it after as well. It doesn't make any sense why you would choose it. It's like when you know that you've done something wrong and you can't face that person. That's what I think it's probably going to be like for some of these people. They know that they've done so much wrong and that they've done so much evil and atrocities against other human beings that they can't face our daddy. They can't look at him. He's going to be ready and waiting for them. But they won't be able to let themselves go near him because they can't be in the light. You have to bring yourself out into the light to be free from this stuff. And that's why this journey of hate is all about yourself. It's not about what that person did to you, because that never stops. And I've said in the past, and I'll say it again because I believe it's absolutely true, the most evil, despicable things that the devil, that these other gods have tried to do to me and my family, have ended up being the best things. Not that it happened, but the outcome that God has led me into, the thinking, the understanding, the truth that he has led me into because of this stuff, has freed every single one of our lives because we've walked through it together. And that's where true freedom comes from, of being able to love your family as you love yourself. Love those people who God has given to you as a core group as you love yourself. Be joyful, be thankful, sit in that and be with our daddy so that you can be free. These other demons around us, they're always going to keep doing what they do. And they're always going to influence people the way that they always do. That is the way of the world. That is the way of human beings. We see this system that we've been given and we think it's good, but it's not. Every single thing that we think is true is a lie. Every single system in this world that we think is good is evil. That's what I've come to understand. You would think, oh, well, what's the fucking point? Like, it would make sense to be nihilistic, right? But no, the only answer, and that's why people who don't have that, who don't have a loving daddy to be with, not a book, not a system, not a religion, if you have that, you're still dead. You're still dead in your heart. You have no heart. But if you have a relationship with and understanding what it's like to be with our living God, our daddy, our creator, in a relational living way, you are free from all of that. You can free yourself from your hate. You can be with him inside of that and tell him that you hate these motherfuckers with all of your heart. And he will slowly but surely separate you from that, from yourself, and release you from the hell of that. This has been the journey of my life, right? I fully understand it because I've been through it. And I see people around me who are still in it, and it makes sense to me. I understand it fully. It makes absolute sense. Because this world fucks you over and over again. It you up the ass over and over again. That is just the way of this fucking despicable world. The only answer is to be in relationship with the Creator, with our living God, with our daddy, so that we can be absolutely free. Like always, this is my understanding. I don't know shit. Thanks so much for being here. And jump on that Discord if you want some authentic conversation. See you later.